Hi, this is Jodelle with Black Cat Blog. I'm here with John Bourgeois. He is the designer and the owner of Multiples. I know, John, you also do other lines as well. What are they?
Well, we have a line called Alley Miles, and we sell to Nordstrom, Lord & Taylor. We actually made the cover of the Neiman's book for May.
Oh, cool.
It's more contemporary. You know, and our Multiples is kind of like our bread and butter collection that we have. It's been around for probably 6 years, I think. And then we also have a new line called Vincente, which is like casual knits. And then we have Alley Y, which is a new collection of denims with like tops that tie back to like jeggings and skinny jeans and stuff like that.
Oh, that's great. Now, you and I were talking a little bit. You also do plus size.
Yeah, we have plus size too. In our Multiples collection, we do offer plus size, and we run up to a 3X.
Oh, that's awesome. So definitely, I will be checking that out for Black Cat Plus. A couple of the questions for you. You know, very interesting when I always talk to designers, and a little bit on your background. Like, what made you go into this business?
Well, I mean, for myself, you know, I always wanted to design, even from a small child. Like, my mom would catch me like sketching clothes, and she would always be trying to get me to draw like a car or something like maybe architectural, but I kept going back to clothing, and it was something that I had a great love for. And even my father was so, you know, headstrong against me being a designer that you know, I had to kind of prove to him, you know, that I really was serious about it. So I grew up in Texas and actually went to a local design school there to prove to my father that I really wanted to do it, because my dream was to move to New York and study there. And so finally, you know, my dad finally realized that it was a reality, and you know, I got to go to FIT, which was in New York City, and lived there, and also went to school in Florence, Italy, and studied at a design school there too. So it's been a big dream, and you know, for me to go to work is, you know, it's like fun. I look forward every day to going to work and designing collections and stuff, and dealing in fabrics and colors and designing prints, and I mean, it's a real love situation.
What is that saying? If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Is that correct?
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. It's like you get paid for doing something that you absolutely do for free. You know, not that I would do it for free, but you know, seriously, it's something that I really enjoy.
Right. You know, a little bit about what inspires you. How do you get your inspiration for the designs?
I mean, to me, like, everything around you inspires you. I mean, you know, you go into a great vintage store. You go. I mean, interior design inspires me, you know, great color, you know, graphics, print design. I mean, there's so many things that you can pull from and use that relate back to clothing and stuff like that that can be inspiring.
You know, it's amazing, because the world around you then really inspires you.
I think for most designers, everything you see and you're exposed to has a direct impact on what you design, because, you know, if you take a trip to Europe, if you take a trip to like Florida, no matter where you go, your environment has a huge impact on your creative side.
Right. Just one last little bit on what you see for trends for fall.
Well, I mean, it's still very much about texture. I mean, grays are huge, like warm tones, cool tones, any shade of gray. I mean, it's something that looks great. You can pair it with denim, you can pair it with black, you can pair it with brown. So I think gray is probably like one of the key things. Still texture, dimension, you know, even prints and stuff like that are layered and again have that sense of texture. Bouclés are big. You know, even skins though still continue, but they're kind of being done in new and different ways, where they're more patched. They're mixed. Skins are being mixed with, like, you know, Persian type paisleys and stuff, which make them look fresh. Leathers are big, furs. I mean, you know, it's definitely going to be a big fur year.
Really?
Especially like in accents and stuff like that. And denim has really had a huge resurgence. You know, from a lot of the stores that I work directly with are telling me that their denim retail has definitely kicked up.
Well, that's definitely good to hear. Yeah. What about what translate for plus size women? Do you think that all of the trends?
I think, you know, anything is, like, a trend can translate to a plus size, but it's all in the way you put it together, because, you know, not one plus size woman has the exact same shape as another, as a Missy customer does either. but it's kind of like working with your body and knowing what your limits are and what you're comfortable in, because to me, like, you can pull off a trend if you feel comfortable in it, you know,
right.
because if you have the confidence to pull it off. But even like a legging, you know, like you can pull off a legging or a jegging, which, you know, most people would say a plus size could not pull off, but if you wear the right top, you know, like a great tunic,
right.
or sort of a dress or something that you wear with it and accessorize it, you can easily wear that, you know. I think any trend is translatable.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, John, thank you so much for taking the time to sit and talk with me. I really appreciate it. I'm here
it's been fun,
with John Bourgeois from Multiples. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.